Superhero games are always so fucking inconsistent. It seems like for every fantastic superhero game out there has to be an absolute dogshit one as well. Batman Arkham Asylum,
Catwoman,
Spider-Man 2,
Aquaman Battle for Atlantis,
The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction,
Superman 64.
It's almost a gamble buying a superhero game, which is why I'm thankful that Injustice 2, the latest fighting game by NetherRealm Studios, is definitely on the good side. Now, you can consider this a review from a casual fighting game fan. I like Tekken and Mortal Kombat and Smash Brothers, and I like to think I'm okay at all of them. I just don't have the time or the patience required to get really good at any of them. What does this have to do with Injustice 2? Nothing, it's just an explanation for why my footage is shit. Okay, let's start with the story. The first Injustice game was about Superman turning evil and taking over the world, and Batman stopping him. In this one, an evil alien called Brainiac invades Earth, so Batman has to let Superman out of super prison so they can show Brainiac the true power of friendship. Except not really, because they still hate each other. On the whole, I'd say the Injustice 2 story is, interesting. I don't know, I'm not really sure how to explain it, but the story is like simultaneously gritty and serious, and really, really cheesy. Not that it's not entertaining, because it definitely is, and it had some pretty awesome moments. I love how the game tries to get extra nerd cred by including more obscure characters that the filthy normies won't know anything about. I say this because I'm a filthy normie and I have no idea who half of these people are. Guys, are you telling me you don't know these iconic DC characters? Captain Cold? Blue Beetle? Captain Cold? And whilst I'm not crazy about the writing, and I think that whole bit with the Joker was just ugh, it has to be said, the game looks absolutely gorgeous. The faces look almost photorealistic and all the animations are spot on. But hey, what am I, some sort of weirdo who only cares about the story mode in a fighting game? Let's get to the punching already! As is to be expected from NetherRealms, the fighting mechanics are super tight and it's a lot more fast-paced than the first one. Just like the last one, you've got your environmental attacks, stage transitions, and awesome super moves. Well, some of them are awesome. I mean, you've got Supergirl over here literally flying you around the sun and then sending you back down to the earth with meteors, and then you've got Deadshot who just kinda smacks you around a bit. Probably leaves a few bruises. But jokes aside, the combat is just overall way better. It's faster, it feels more satisfying, and now that you can spend bits of your meter to escape from a super long combo or move past a projectile, matches don't feel nearly as one-sided. Aside from the story mode, there's a lot of stuff you can do in this game, like the new Multiverse mode, which is kind of like a daily challenge thing. There are different planets that come and go after a certain amount of time, and they all have unique challenges. Stuff like fight a dude whilst bombs rain from the sky, or fight a dude after snorting 5 lines of coke. I'm so fucking pumped! I actually like this mode, although there is something kind of weird about it. You know how in most fighting games there's a ladder mode or tournament mode, the thing where you pick a character and fight a bunch of guys and then get a special ending for that character? Well, apparently this very essential game mode wasn't important enough for the main menu, because to find it you have to go into the multiverse, select the smallest planet there, then you can do it. It doesn't tell you this either. I had to look this up. Me doing research. The fuck? Still though, it's not a big deal once you figure it out. I just like being dramatic. I gotta say though, possibly the best part about Injustice 2 is the crazy amount of customization you can do. It's not just pre-made alternate costumes anymore, no sir. Now just playing the game gives you clothes or color changes, or these boxes that also give you clothes or color changes. And there's so much shit to unlock, it's bananas. I mean, look, here's before and after. Here's before and after. Here's before and Arthur. And I like how the clothes you unlock do give you stat boosts, but you can always turn them off in competitive play. And speaking of the online multiplayer, it actually works really well. It's basically the same setup from Mortal Kombat X with its different rooms and different game modes, and most of the time there was barely any lag at all. It's pretty solid stuff. So then, Injustice 2, the superhero smackdown, the Batman brawl, the Flash fuck session. Okay, I ruined it. Injustice 2 takes everything that made the first Injustice fun and improves it. The fighting is better, the graphics are better, and it's all around just a solid fighting game. And I want to make this clear, even though I didn't love the story, I still thought it was entertaining. And let's be real, story modes in fighting games aren't exactly considered to be, well, good, so all things taken into consideration, I think it gets a pass. Injustice 2 is a fun, well-made fighting game with a shit ton of content, and I think I'm gonna be sinking a lot of hours into it. Unless Tekken 7 is better, but we'll see. Injustice 2 is like The Dark Knight, a sequel that actually knows how to be a sequel. Also, here's my favorite Batman clip.
I'm Batman.